Hey there, Tiffany Thomas with wealthytiffany.com, and in today's video I want to share with you 6 performance habits that Brendon Burchard shared with me at an event I went to a few weekends ago. And before we dive in, if you guys are ready for financial freedom, comment freedom below in the comments. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And don't forget to like and share this video. And if you're really serious about becoming financially free, sooner than later, click the link below this video in the description and I can help you do that. Okay, so I want to share with you guys these 6 high performance habits that Brendon Burchard, I can't say his last name right, shared with us at the Powerful You event that I went to in Salt Lake City a few weekends ago. And there were a ton of great speakers there. It was an amazing event. The energy was really high, and we were just, learning how to improve ourselves and hearing about other people's experiences. Elizabeth Smart was there. She spoke. Jay Shetty was there. There were some other really big names. But I want to share with you the 6 habits of high performers that Brendon Burchard shared with us. And he is the author of High Performance Habits. Yeah, the book High Performance Habits. Let me share with you these 6 habits of high performers. So the first habit that he shares is to seek clarity. High performers seek clarity more consistently than underperformers do. So you really want to be seeking clarity in your life. And he talked about how Oprah begins a meeting with a question, and she just asks, "What's the intention of this meeting?" So she's just seeking clarity every time she has a meeting so that nothing, they don't get sidetracked and they actually get something out of the meeting. So she's just seeking that clarity. She's being upfront and she's saying, what's the intention? What's the purpose of this meeting? What am I going to get out of this? What is everyone going to get out of this meeting? Why is it important? So she seeks that clarity. And I love that example because I think that's really something that we can apply in our own lives when we are trying to seek clarity. What is the purpose of what I'm doing right now? And continuing to ask that question, what is the purpose of me spending time on XYZ, of me reading this book right now, or going to work today, or going to meet a friend, to go to lunch, whatever it is we're doing, we can just kind of ask ourselves that question, what is the intention? And when we have that focus, when we have that clarity, then we can get out of whatever it is that we're doing, the things that we need to, because we have a purpose. We know the intention, we are clear on that, and that's what we can focus on. So I really love that first habit, is to seek clarity. And then the second habit that he talks about is to generate energy. And he mentioned that high performers work out 46% more than underperformers. That's quite a significant percentage. So it seems like high performers are taking care of their health, they're taking care of their body. And they're actually moving, right? They're exercising, they're working out. And that is one of the habits of a high performer, is to generate energy. And, I like that point because we're not just sitting back and letting things happen to us. We're taking action, we're creating that energy, and we're moving forward. And the third habit that he talks about is to raise necessity. And, he kind of just mentions to make it necessary in your mind to do a good job. With whatever it is that you're doing, you want to do a good job at it. It should be a necessity. And he talks about how high performers, they kind of psych themselves up to do a good job. They get excited and they want to perform well. They want to succeed. They want to take action and move forward. They don't want to be held back. So he just talks about how, you can ask yourself this question: why is it necessary for me to serve with excellence today? Why is that necessary? Why is it important? We want to raise that necessity. Why is it necessary for me to serve with excellence today? Why is that important? Am I going to be able to help someone if I do that? Will I be able to have a greater influence on people if I'm able to do that? So that is the third habit of high performers, is to raise necessity. And then the fourth habit that he talks about is to increase productivity. And he mentions that people are watching TV 4 hours per day. 4 hours per day, people are watching TV. That's crazy. That's a crazy amount of time that is just spent watching TV. And we can really be increasing our productivity with stats like that, 4 hours of just watching TV. I think we can find something better to do than just watch TV for 4 hours. So I like how he talks about that. He talks about increasing productivity and how that 4 hours is 13 years of your life. 13 years of your life watching TV. Think about that. 13 years watching TV. That's just crazy. It's a crazy number. So you want to, have your teaching your mind to go into reaction mode and comparison mode when you are constantly, wasting time on social media, for example, and comparing yourself to others, especially when you do that at the beginning of the day. So you really don't want to start your day off by just looking at social media. You don't want to just pull out your phone while you're still in bed, just waking up and scroll through Facebook, because, like you said, it teaches your mind to go into that reaction mode and comparison mode, which is not a good start to our day, right? So we really don't want to be doing that. And he has a quote. He says, identify the outputs that matter the most and obsess about them. So identify the outputs that matter most and obsess over them. So kind of just, forget about the things that don't matter the most and start focusing on the things that do matter the most. So what's important to you? What matters the most to you? And just to give, a quick example, is it maybe your family? So are you really focusing on them? Are you obsessing over them? Being able to spend time with them, do the things that they want to do, creating that real family unity. So just think about things that matter the most and obsess over them. Get excited about them, focus on them, instead of maybe focusing on the news or, just focusing on the negative things in life. Really focus on those outputs that really matter and obsess over them and create productivity around those things that are really important, that really matter the most, instead of watching TV for 4 hours a day and wasting 13 years of your life just watching TV. So figure out what's important to you and increase your productivity. Focus on those things, whether that is your own business, or maybe if you want to write a book. You can start your day off doing the most important thing in the morning, so that way it gets done. Because life happens, things come up, but if we are focused on those most important things first, we will be able to increase our productivity and really accomplish the things that are important to us. Okay, and then habit number 5 is to develop influence. And this comes from a few different things. He mentioned when you are, you're listening to an influencer, they help you, they teach you how to think, and they challenge you to be better. Those are 2 of the things that he mentioned. And I really like that because, if you are being influenced by someone, Is it for the better? Are they changing your life for the better? Are they teaching you better habits? Are they teaching you better skills? Are they being a better example for you? So just think about that, and then what are you doing for others? Are you developing that good influence for others? What ways are you being an influence on others? Is it positive? Are you constantly thinking negative thoughts and sharing those and being really depressed or sad? Or are you happy about life and you're sharing things that you're learning, that you're excited about, that you're passionate about, and really trying to be a good influence on others? And he also shared this quote. He said, "Remember, you are influencing people at every moment, so be intentional." I'll read it again. Remember, you are influencing people at every moment, so be intentional. So just think about that for a moment. You're influencing someone at every moment. Are you being intentional with what you're doing, with how you're influencing them? Are you influencing for the better, for the positive, or is it for the negative? Think about that. And make sure you're being a good influence, a positive influence on others, that you're helping others and, bringing life to others, helping them be happier, more joyful, more skillful, more knowledgeable. Okay, and then the 6th habit that he talks about is demonstrating courage. And this one I liked because he talks about that you're able to speak up for others more than they would be able to do for themselves. A lot of people are quieter, more reserved, if you will, and you can really speak up for others, and you can demonstrate that courage, and you can really be the voice for others for something that you truly believe in, something that you're passionate about, and you can demonstrate that courage, be that example, be that leader. And, you can really have a greater influence, like the other habit, when you're demonstrating courage, because you are, you're standing up for what you believe in, you're standing up for a cause that you believe in, and you're able to share that with more people. Other people that believe in that same cause are going to be so happy because you took the courage, you demonstrated courage to stand up for that, and they're able to support you and get behind you 100% because they believe in that as well. So that is the 6th habit that Brendan Burchard shared at the Powerful You event. So I wanted to just share these habits with you guys because I thought they were really great. And they really can help you become a high performer. And, you don't have to feel overwhelmed and think, oh, I got to do all these at once and it's going to be super overwhelming or super stressful. You can just take one habit at a time and improve upon it. And then move to the next one, improve upon that. And you can continue to do that with all 6 habits. So hopefully you guys found this video helpful, and share below in the comments which habit you had the most impact on you, or which habit you are going to start working on today, so that you can be a high performer. I would love to hear that. And if you guys liked this video, please like it and share it with someone else who would like to hear this information. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you're really serious about becoming financially free at a young age, hit the link below this video in the description, and I can help you do that. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks.